Alrighty, welcome on in everyone. It's been quite a while. Do you show on here? You do not. That means you're on here. Let's check out what we're doing. Okay, we're on Yoshika's sacrifice herself. Oh. I was farming for something. I don't remember what though. Looks like that's what they were doing. Ding dong, ding bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready, prepare to be ready to give your life.
Oh. Right, it's this one. We are brainwashed and being led astray. Back to investigating the Great Sock Caper, I suppose. But I don't see how searching aimlessly is going to get me anywhere. I need to find a way out of this plateau. I found myself in the courtyard. Ada was sitting comfortably in the cage in front of me.
Back again. How nice to see you, Takumi. It's quite pleasant in here, but I do get rather bored.
Pleasant? That cage?
It's practically heaven to me. It means I don't have to see or hear any ugliness.
By which he means us humans.
Then it's odd that you'd be happy to see me. It must be unbearable for you to hear and see me.
You're special, Takumi. Your intrigue outweighs your ugliness.
I felt like I was seeing something I wasn't supposed to as Ado spoke to me with such passion deep in his gaze.
Now then, I suppose you're here because you have something to ask me. If not, you wouldn't want to see me.
It was aggravating the way he saw right through me, but I swallowed my pride and explained the sock incident to him.
I see. I envy you guys. How nice that you can afford to concern yourself with such trivial matters while we're trapped in a war zone.
I didn't come here to listen to your sarcasm. If you don't want to engage with this, I'm out.
Wait, hold on. I'm happy to play armchair detective for you. Give me a moment to think about it.
With that, Ado began to contemplate. A criminal trapped in a cage assisting with an investigation. I think that movie swept the Oscars. The protagonist got advice about her cage from a serial killer doctor. Ado might be able to rival him in terms of sheer lunacy. Come to think of it, didn't the doctor escape his prison in the end? He escaped.
Hey, Eito. You broke out of this cage before, right?
Why in the world are you bringing that up now, Takumi? It's true. I did successfully escape once. But you caught me soon after. So now I'm here once again.
Oh.
We caught him? When did that happen?
My head feels so foggy.
Takumi? Are you okay, Takumi?
Good morning, Takumi. I was so worried you passed out so suddenly. I did? How long was I... shy of an hour, your hideous sleeping face was quite amusing. Finding out I was being observed by Ada while totally helpless has to be the worst thing to wake up to. Anyway, I have something to tell you now that you're awake. A little bit of advice from my cage about your sock robbery case. Do you know who did it? I haven't worked out that much, but this might help.
What you see is not always the truth.
Huh?
What you see is not always the truth. What a typically Ado thing to say. But in some strange way, it clicked. Keeping that in mind, you might be able to solve your mystery.
Huh?
Got it. Thanks. Now I've done you 2 favors, haven't I? 2, right. I owe him after he sided with me in my wager with Gaku. You wanna make a point card to keep track? What a wonderful idea. What will I get when it's full? There's probably nothing I can do for you. I doubt that very much. Well, suit yourself. I'll be seeing you again, Takumi. In the meantime, I'll come up with a nice design for the stamp card. This guy serious? Maybe it was because of that strange fainting incident, but my head felt heavy. I decided not to push myself and went to bed early. Before returning to my room, I tried asking around about Ado. But they all told me the same story. He ran away, but we caught him. Everyone seemed so sure that was exactly how it happened. I guess I just misremembered after all. Why did I go see him anyway? He's as dangerous as the killer in that movie, maybe even more so. I shouldn't be having casual conversations with him. I don't want to keep owing him favors either. But still, the advice he gave me turned over and over in my head as I started to doze off. What you see is not always the truth. The truth. Where can I find the honest truth?
Get ready for your prepare. Be ready to give
Morning again. I scratched my head and started to get out of bed when I was overcome with a bizarre sense of discomfort. Day 47. Something felt strange about the date in the announcement. I couldn't explain exactly what it was. But
Intruder alert, defense mode.
man, there was no warning at all. Anyway, I need to snap out of it. I have to get to the war room. Yeah, I thought so. I thought we were on 30-something. That's a huge jump. Everyone else was already there. I explained what I knew about the commander behind the attack based on my knowledge from last time. An enemy that uses sound to induce hallucinations. Sounds like a horrible nuisance. Sounds like the kind of sneaky gimmick a supernatural heel would use. Yes, if this were a shonen manga, the power of this ability would vary greatly depending on the importance of the antagonist who used it. Whatever it is, don't let yourself be fooled, no matter what you think.
What you see is not always the truth, as they say.
I caught myself saying what Ado had said to me. It was strangely fitting. Do we have a strategy? We sure do, since Takumi warned me about this commander in advance. The music you hear right now is countering the enemy's hallucinatory abilities. That's why you're playing this depressing-ass folk song? I thought it was weird no one was saying anything about it, but I guess this means we don't need to worry about the hallucinations. Indeedy do. Now get out there and win. Understood. I will kill them all post-haste.
Woohoo! Now we don't need to worry about auditory attacks.
Hell yeah! And good fucking riddance to that annoying song, too.
Once we knew how it worked, it was no problem at all. Way to go, team leader!
What about me? I'm the one who actually countered it.
Wait, everyone! Something's coming!
Right. Oh, two of them.
To battle!
What's going on? Turum Tammy's wounds?
That commander can turn back time.
Huh? What kind of a garbage game lets the enemy save scum?
We need to take out New Kink, or things will just get worse and worse.
Looks like that's our only choice. We have to figure this out. This is my specialty! A show especially for you! Hi-ya! Here I go!
No way! Our school!
Stay calm. It's an illusion. Once we beat Turum Tammy, it should go back to normal.
What a sight to behold! A double-team maneuver of love and friendship!
Don't let the hallucination deceive you guys. Focus your attacks on New Gank.
I haven't fought New Gank in forever. Kinda nice. The battle was over. With Turum Tammy defeated, we could see the school as it really was again. But our relief was short-lived. While we were distracted, Veshness made her move. Before any of us could react, she swooped in and absorbed the cryptoglobin of New Gank and Turum Tammy. She sucked up her comrades' power greedily, leaving them black and desiccated corpses, tossing them aside like garbage when she was done.
Veshness.
Well done. Truly. And so thoughtful of you to make an offering to me so that I might ascend to further greatness.
Yikes! She sucked up their cryptoglobin and got even stronger!
For fuck's sake! Let's beat her ass!
Don't be crazy! We're all run ragged!
Right. It would be suicide to challenge her after fighting 2 other commanders.
Fear not. I will not kill you here. I will prolong your lives while you are of use to me. Flounder and writhe, insects.
Veshness laughed derisively as she took her leave.
Oh, thank God!
Oh, for the love of murder.
Even though we'd managed to defeat 2 commanders, our defensive battle left a bitter taste in our mouths. So long as Veshness is alive, we'll never be able to win. I have so many BP points. After the battle, I dropped by the library. Taco and Ava were there, a mountain of books spread out before them. Okay, let's get back to it. I am excited, our mission resumes. A bag stuffed with something or other was beside Ava. Right, she brought it last time for some reason. Are you guys doing your cultural studies again? Oh, Takumi, yes, that's right. Ava has been so motivated to learn recently. This seems like something Sire would be opposed to, but if he hasn't come to stop them, he must be giving them tacit approval. We'll be continuing our Christmas field training mission.
Huh?
Christmas? That's right, I explained to Ava all about the yearly events we have. But it seems she's most interested in Christmas. She wants to practice so she can become Santa. A mighty man who can deliver military resources to the whole world in a single evening. Supply is essential to strategy, so his conduct is truly heroic. Right, that's why she wants to be like him. Indeed, a laudable goal. Be Santa. I don't really think I get how she views Santa, but I guess I'm happy for her. I guess that means the bag beside her is her sack full of gifts. Kind of disturbing that it seems to be filled with weapons upon closer inspection, though.
Huh?
Struck by something, I suddenly lifted the bag. I stared with suspicion, not at the contents of the bag, but at the bag itself. This a sock? Oh wow, it is. Ava had suddenly brought this with her and claimed it was her Santa sack, but looking more closely, it's a sock. Who knew a sock could stretch like that? I had a hunch. I turned the bag over and sure enough, there were some stretched out letters written in permanent marker. Yoshika. Hey Ava, do you have any other sacks like this? But of course. I have ample sacks so that I do not run out in an emergency. I think she got mixed up because I told her we put presents in stocking. I never would have guessed this is what happened. Come to think of it, I saw this exact sock right after the incident came to light. But it was so stretched out and filled with God knows what, that I wasn't able to recognize it as a sock. Since Ima asked me to keep Kako out of it, I was even less inclined to look closely. In the end, I missed out on the truth right in front of me. What you see is not always the truth, huh? And so the case was suddenly solved, sparing me from the indignity of being labeled a perverted criminal. Ava did get scolded by Kurara, but since it was clear she had no ill intent, things ended relatively peacefully. The case was solved, but I still felt unsatisfied. Was it because Eido's prophetic words were right after all? Or was it something else? What day are we going to now? Oh, we actually go one day. Instead of 10.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give you.
Are we gonna find out why there was a 10-day skip? I popped into the rec room to see an unusual combination of people.
Could we wrap this up already? We have limited time for leisure.
Shut up! I fucking know that, okay?
Takamaru and Yugamo were playing cards. Poker, I guess? It was clear from Takamaru's greasy, sweat-drenched face who was losing.
God damn it. Okay, this hand'll do it.
You're calling, then. Let's show our hands.
Takamaru had a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight, while Yugamo had a...
Full house. I win.
Ah, fuck!
Yugamu scooped up what paltry amount of chips Takamaru had left. Looks like I was just in time to see the end of a long battle. Well then, I'll be sure to collect what we bet on. Yes, how exciting.
Huh?
Just out of curiosity, what was the bet? Oh, nothing too remarkable. Takamaru will be my torture guinea pig for a week, that's all. Wow, that's even worse than I thought. A man never goes back on his words. Do whatever you want with my guts. I wish you'd be a little less willing. This isn't a butcher sale. Why would the person with the worst poker face in the world make such a suicidal bet anyway? I always thought your burly build would be perfect to experiment with. I haven't gotten anything this good in ages. I can feel the blood flowing to all the right places. Yugamu waved his fingers lecherously, his expression one of pure ecstasy. Wait. I can't let you do that to one of your friends. Takumi, I lost fair and square. Don't pity me and make me look even worse.
Hey!
That's not it. As leader of this unit, I can't overlook a high-risk interaction between comrades. Obviously, this could be a problem for our group living situation, but it could affect our future defensive battles too. I suppose you do have a point. But I'm an assassin. I respect a contract above all else. I'd be less than scum if I ignored what was agreed upon. Big words coming from a murderer. So for the sake of our leader, I have a suggestion. I'll offer you a rematch. What are you talking about? We'll play cards again some other time. If you win, your debt is cleared. But if I win, you'll be my guinea pig as originally promised. I see, he's making the biggest concession possible. But it's kind of more scary to see a killer being so rational and approachable. Sure, does that work for you, Takamaru?
Hey!
He didn't have to do that. I was ready for this. But I'll do it for our leader. Thanks, I guess. Now then, when shall we have our rematch? Right, come to think of it, Takamaru has no hope of winning right now. In a week. No, in 10 days. You're asking for a lot. 10 is too many. I'll give you 9. Can't spell French 9 without 9. Fine, 9 days from now means the rematch is on day 57 then. Hey, don't I get a say? I'm ready to go right now. You lose again, I'm gonna train you until it's time for your rematch. Train me? I like the sound of that. Now things are heating up. This was how, through some machination of fate, I ended up trying to coach Takamaru to victory. Although I'm hardly a poker expert myself. Well, there is no turning back now. I'll just have to do whatever I can.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your...
First things first, I needed to assess Takamaru's skills for myself. We had a casual match so I could see where he was at, but...
I got nothing to show for myself. Takumi, you gotta be a gangster to be this good. Which crew do you play for, huh?
I'm pretty bad at this, honestly. It's just that you're even worse than I imagined.
Damn, I didn't expect much, but I never thought he was this bad. From what I can tell, you might be trying too hard for big hands. You keep busting after making Hail Mary plans, or plays. You stupid or something? Why wouldn't I aim for the best of the best? Also, your face completely gives away whether or not your hand is good. You need to bluff more. Bluff? That's some coward shit right there. Oh my god, who knew someone could be this poorly suited for poker? I still have no idea why he would make such a serious bet on a game he's so bad at. Okay, I'll start simple. We'll just have to work our way up from the bottom. Take it away, Takumi. Takumi-sensei. Sensei. You gotta draw a clear line between master and pupil when you teach, and I know now you're a lot stronger than me. This guy can be surprisingly down to earth. I just wish he'd follow my lead when it comes to strategy too, but one thing at a time, I guess. Not that I think he'll be able to bluff even if I teach him. I'm not really suited to be a sensei, but let's do what we can until the day of the rematch. Yeah, let's leave that bastard Yugamu speechless. I tried to coach Takamaru through the game of poker as much as time would allow. Honestly, there wasn't a single day where I felt we'd gotten any results. Even if we still have time, it's almost impossible to imagine him beating Yugamu. Maybe I need to find another way.
Get prepared. Be ready to give you.
Now then, I need to come up with some ideas for how to train Takamaru today. Right, maybe it would help to make him play with other opponents. That could help me figure out what his strengths and weaknesses are.
Ha!
Poker? Sounds fun.
Huh?
Will you play with him then? You know it. I'll accept any challenge from anybody, anytime. That's my motto. Thanks, let's do this then. Moko, she was physically tough, but there was no telling her poker skills. Maybe she'd be the perfect opponent after all. He's getting slaughtered. Hell yeah, I won. You got me. Not bad, Takamaru. Same to you. We've been going back and forth, but I'm gonna clinch this in the next hand. Show me what you've got. You're not gonna get me to tap out that easy. What a shock. They've been equally matched so far, much to my surprise. Trading wins and losses, just when I think Moko has him cornered, Takamaru claws his way back. Maybe Takamaru is getting the hang of it?
Aight, here we fucking go. This is how I win. Suck on this! Killer Full House!
What?
Moko leapt up as if she'd been struck by some kind of invisible force, sending her chair flying.
How do you like that? You're finished.
Truly incredible, Takamaru. But looks like you didn't have what it takes to bring down Moko.
What?
Take this! My table-turning finisher move! Avalanche Royal Straight Flush!
Faced with the reveal of Moko's incredibly powerful hand, Takamaru did a somersault and fell face down on the floor.
Yeah!
Guess there's no need for a 10 count.
Aha!
You did well, Takamaru, a fine performance. All too even back and forth, the incredibly dramatic conclusion. All of it made me very aware of a certain possibility.
Huh?
Moko, don't tell me, were you intentionally holding back? Were you purposefully trying to create a good storyline like you would for a pro wrestling match?
Hey!
Oh, team leader, you're not supposed to just come out and say it.
Yeah!
But I guess I still have some way to go if it was that easy for you to tell. What? Are you telling me you were toying with me? Oh no, Takamaru. I thought you knew and were just going along with it.
Oh!
I mean, you reacted so intensely whenever you lost and got so cocky whenever you won.
Huh?
I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was playing it straight and real serious. Good lord. Forget thinking they might be evenly matched. Takamaru's problem started way before we began his training. He got played like a fiddle and didn't even learn anything in the process. I'm sorry, Takamaru. I made a huge mistake when I chose your opponent. I don't think we're winning this bet. After being so thoroughly elated, believing he'd finally had a good game, Takamaru didn't take the news lightly. After that, we had to end our training for the day. Guess I need to reconsider who might be best suited to play against him.
Prepare. Be ready to give your...
Wow, Reed's on 7 stream streak. Let's go, Reed. Also, hi Reed, how you doing? Now then, what to do for today's training? I think it might be important to let him get a proper feel for what it's like to win. They say success leads to improvement after all. Which means I need to find someone Takamaru can actually beat. In that case, I think I know who it has to be. Is it Gaku? Oh, that makes more sense, Kyoshika. Oh, a game of poker? Count me in. Your enthusiasm is a huge help. Just to be sure, how much experience do you have with poker? There was a non-zero chance that she was an unexpected powerhouse like Moko. To be honest with you, I worship Darby from JoJo. I've always wanted to play ever since I saw that one scene. Okay, so there's a chance. Yoshika is his opponent, Takamaru is sure to win. So I'm playing you today, huh? You sure are. What should we bet? How about our souls? What? Our souls? What the hell, Takumi-sensei? I'm gonna straight up die before I get my rematch with Yugama.
Hey!
Yoshika, if you could lay off the manga references, that would be great. He'll take them seriously. Very well. I really wanted to yell good. Like Darby, though. And this is my sword, the Holy Jumonji Sword. I told you to put that thing away. And so began their game.
Yeah! Take this! A straight!
Ha! I have a straight too. Does that mean it's a draw?
Wait, no, Kyoshika, that's not right. Those are all face cards and aces. And they're all the same suit. That's a royal flush.
What?
Doesn't know what she's doing.
Oh, then I won!
Let's go! Full house! Now I win for sure.
I have a joker, so I guess I have a full house too?
No, if you use the joker like an ace, you have 4 of a kind.
What the hell?
Me playing poker. I don't know what I'm doing.
Did I win again?
Eat this! 1 pair!
Behold my royal flush!
That is a royal flush. I mean, no matter how you look at it, Takemaru loses, so...
This is horrible. I can't believe this is happening. Guess you finally realized that Kyoshika has freakishly good luck. But only for completely worthless things like this pissant little game. Well, what a useless trait. I'm pathetic. I can't even beat Kyoshika. This is the exact opposite of what I was hoping for. I'm scum. I'm trash. I'm a maggot. I accidentally do something again? You have no idea.
Hey!
I'm so sorry, Takamaru. I chose an even worse opponent than I did yesterday. I couldn't bear to see Takamaru with his self-confidence so completely shredded. It was a horrible tragedy, like watching a train wreck. I sure hope I can find him a suitable opponent tomorrow.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your...
This is certainly a timeline. I thought about it last night in bed. Maybe these one-on-one practice games are the problem. If I can get 4 or so people at the table, he might be able to beat one of them. And maybe he can learn from watching how the others play. I guess I should try to round up a group then.
Yeah!
This everybody who's playing? I think you were wise to choose me. I'm as worthless at poker as I am at everything else. Come on, Shoma, don't put yourself down like that. That's not why Takumi picked you. Right, Takumi? Yeah. It would be a lie to say that wasn't part of my criteria, but still. I had a feeling this combination of players wasn't going to make for a regular game. It bothered me that Takamaru had become so untalkative after yesterday's loss, but it was time to try a 4-person game.
I'm not sure what cards I should swap out.
Does that mean you actually have a great hand tucked away there, Nozomi?
Oh, not at all. But you must be feeling lucky if you're interrogating me.
Well, maybe I'm secretly a poker genius. How nice. Well, I'm fully expecting to end up dead last.
Is that so? You have a passive play style, but you know when to fold. That's a good strategy. Honestly, it's not too dissimilar from what the pros do.
Really? She's right. This is a pretty evenly matched game. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, playing like this is a blast.
I guess it is fun.
This game was starting to have a nice friendly vibe. Wasn't what I set out to accomplish, but it was nice in its own way. Meanwhile, though, Takamaru...
Forget it. I fold.
Got it.
He's lost his spirit. On paper, it's a good thing that he's gotten over his reckless style of playing, but... Crap, I felt at 3rd place. I never should have messed up like that. I can't believe I came in 2nd. I'm so sorry, everyone. Don't be sorry, that was pure skill. But me coming in 1st was just a fluke, for sure. Dude, that was fun. Let's do it again soon. I'd love it if everyone else could join in next time. Right, I'll make sure to lose next time. The 3 of them enthusiastically analyzed their game. I guess all that matters is that they had fun. But this was all meant for Takamaru, but he looked dead inside. It was like he expected to come in dead last. Takamaru, this time might not have worked out, but you'll win for sure next time. He's completely lost all motivation. I guess getting trounced by Kyoshika really hit him hard. It's no longer a question of who he should play. Maybe I should be more concerned about fixing his mental game before the rematch. Impossible. I think he's out for the count. I didn't feel any of Takamaru's usual overwhelming spirit today. Looks like he's completely given up the idea that he might win. How is he going to beat anyone, let alone Yamu in this state? I need to find a way to get him past this.
Get ready for... Prepare to spend... Be ready to give your...
4 days until the rematch. I haven't improved at all. If anything, I think I've set him back. How do I fix this? I don't really want to do this, but maybe I have to ask him for help. It's become somewhat of a habit for you to come to me for advice, hasn't it?
Hey!
Yeah, unintentionally. really don't want to owe him any more than I already do, but I can't deny that Ado's advice has been surprisingly helpful. But I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you this time.
Huh?
What?
Huh.
In fact, I have to ask, why did you think I'd be of any use in this situation?
Huh.
Doesn't matter whether Takamaru gets tortured or not, does it? Now that he says it, that might be true, but still. There's no turning back now. I was so sure Ada would help me find a way forward, but now I'm at a total loss. I heard everything.
Yeah.
I might be able to assist you with Takamaru. Really? Is Ava even good with cards? I doubt she even knows the rules. It is clear that Mr. Takamaru's mental potential is greatly diminished. I believe what he needs is to address that problem rather than the technical aspects of the game.
Huh.
I see. She has a point. Not bad, Evie. You were far too kind, 80. Evie, 80? We were cage neighbors in the courtyard. We went through some stuff together, and now we're bonded. Now we've bonded. We are BFFs. Yay, peace and love. Boy. Anyway, I guess it couldn't hurt to let Ava deal with Takamaru. Then, would you mind seeing what you can do? Leave it to me. I will show you a miracle turnaround. And that's how I ended up leaving Ava to take care of Takamaru. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried, but I guess I'll just pray things turn out for the best and get some sleep.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your...
Morning already.
Huh?
I wonder how Takamaru and Ava are doing. I'll go check in on them later.
I am Ava, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. The first and last words out of your filthy sewer will be, sir. Do you understand that, maggot?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Bullshit! I cannot hear you! Sound off like you got a pair!
What?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Ava? You are the lowest form of life on Earth. You are not even a human fucking being. You are nothing but an unorganized, crevastic piece of invader shit.
Hooah!
It is my mission to trim all the useless fat from the Special Defense Unit. I will bend you over until I can reach 2 hands. Okay. Sir, yes, sir. You think I'm cute, Private? Do you think I'm funny? Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face. You will not laugh. You will not cry. I pretended to not see what I just saw and left the rec room. What do I know? Maybe this kind of rough treatment is exactly what he needs. That's, something. Takamaru spent the rest of the day getting beaten back into shape by Ava. I felt a bit sorry for him, but if anyone was tough enough to survive this, it was Takamaru. I think anyway.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your lot.
Day 55. That means the rematch with Yugami was the day after tomorrow.
Huh?
I guess I should see how Takamaru is doing.
Next question, Mr. Yakushiji. What cards do we swap when we have this hand? Be a good boy and answer your teacher.
Okay.
Huh?
Ava? Teacher? Your face is real close. Just my face? Not just your face, I can feel them against me.
Huh?
Oh, her vibe seems way different from yesterday. Not even her vibe, her whole personality. Oh, that's Dolmenic cognitive reconstruction therapy for you.
Huh?
Dolmen, what now?
Huh?
Oops, sorry. Those words don't mean anything to you, do they?
Aha!
Simply put, Ava switched to a personality better suited for teaching. Not even possible. But it seems like even Takamaro's personality has changed.
Hey!
That's just because he was torn down and built back up again, Marine Corps style. Not bad, Ava. Maybe I should take a page out of your book. Well, do you feel Teacher Ava's sweet lessons making you better? Yes, I've never felt better in my life. Well, as long as this gets results, I guess. Now in alluring female instructor mode, Ava coached Takamaru late into the night. I was a little worried about whether or not she'd be back to her usual self tomorrow. Her usual self? Wait, what is her usual self anyway? Something's bothering me, but I can't. Too sleepy to think.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your.
The rematch between Yugami and Takamaru is finally coming up tomorrow. Now all hope for victory rests with Ava. I'd better go check in on how those two are managing. There's no way things have escalated and gotten even more ethically dubious since yesterday, right? Through an internal process of release and purification, your soul has reached a new stage. Yes, all my worldly desires and tumultuous emotions are now calm. Indeed, this is the path to enlightenment and serenity. You see how your emotional libido has reached paradise through qualitative collapse? Yes, and I see a light, an orange light. Oh, what is this? Oh, Mr. Takumi, I overstimulated his emotional state to the point of destruction.
Huh?
Overstimulated? Is that what was going on yesterday? Yes, the female teacher experience was too much for a healthy delinquent male student. As a result, his impulse for desire was overwritten, and now he's in the ideal state to receive an education. Now all that's left is to drill the necessary techniques into his head at the optimal efficiency rate.
Hey!
I see. This isn't exactly what I was expecting, but I was right about things being pretty wild over here.
Huh?
Teacher, I'm streamlining intuitive action items and synergizing revolutionary scalability. Very good. Continue to use your alpha to kappa your beta all the way to true. What did I just read? Oh, I am a perfect soldier. I think I'd better just leave them alone. I have no idea if I was right to leave Takamaru in Ava's hands, but come what may, the rematch is tomorrow. All we can do now is roll the dice and watch what happens. Bedtime.
Get prepared, be ready to give your.
And so the day of the rematch was finally upon us. I doubt how much competition Takamaru can really provide, but no matter what happens, I need to see how this competition ends. Takamaru and Yugamu were already squaring off on a table in the rec room. Ava was right behind Takamaru like a true coach. You actually came to face me. How delightful. Who do you think you're talking to? I never backed down. Looks like he went full circle and came back around to the Takamaru we all know and love. Which means I can't say I'm super confident he's going to win. Before we begin, allow me to reaffirm the terms of our agreement. As I mentioned before, as an assassin, I value the importance of a proper contract. When you lose, you'll immediately be my guinea pig to torture without mercy. Yugamu's words caused a shiver to run down my spine. I doubted he was bluffing. Even if Takamaru is a friend to him, he won't show an ounce of mercy.
Hey!
Yeah, no shit. Do you think you're gonna get me to check out this late in the game? No, I was merely making sure. Now then, time for a rematch of our poker game. Hold it right there. We ain't playing poker. We're playing Old Maid. What in the world are you on about? I didn't take you for a jokester. This is no joke. Yugamu, you said it yourself. You said we'd play cards again in 9 days. Oh, that's right. He really did say that. I see. I do remember saying that. In other words, as long as it's a card game, it does not violate your contract. Or contract, you say. You found yourself a nice loophole, haven't you? Very well. I agree to playing Old Maid for her rematch. I see. They used Yugamu's own allegiance to contracts against him. If this is Ava's strategy, that must mean they've been secretly practicing Old Maid for the past 3 days. She might have given him the advantage, relatively speaking. But even with this, can Takamaru win? A one-on-one game of Old Maid is a game of pure bluffing and poker faces. Takamaru is likely still pretty bad at both of those things. And so began the game of Old Maid that would determine whether or not Takamaru would be tortured. Naturally, the cards in your hand keep depleting unless you have the Old Maid.
What a wonderful game. We both know the Old Maid is in your hand right now. It's do or die. Can you get me to draw it or not? One-on-one Old Maid is quite the thrill.
Enough stating the obvious. Draw a fucking card, if you dare.
Oh, for the love of murder, you're so impatient. We should be savoring this.
Yugamu made a show of hovering his finger between two cards. Of course, he was carefully observing Takamaru's expression. The lack of any change in his face was honestly shocking to see. Takamaru had been so horrible at bluffing before. This because of Ava's training?
You've come a long way for someone who couldn't maintain a poker face to save his life. But unfortunately for you, it won't work on me. This must not be the Old Maid.
Yugamu confidently plucked one of the cards from Takamaru, and then revealed the pair of sevens now in his hand.
Honestly, I couldn't read anything from Takemaru's face.
This is bad. Mr. Omokage is not looking at his face.
Huh? What else is there to look at?
Ava's right. I'm looking at Takemaru's muscles.
My muscles?
Try as you might to hide your expression. There are some involuntary actions that can't be controlled. Your tension and emotion appear as minute changes in your facial muscles. I can read them, thanks to my medical knowledge and professional experience, that is.
He just whipped out a new skill during a kids game like this. Is a full-on battle. But this doesn't look good. There's no way Takamaru can win now.
You should be proud of the fact that you've come far enough to make me use these tactics. And you should lament that you have to fight me with the Old Maid in your hand.
number of cards in their hands continued to deplete. Yugamu never drew the old maid even once. At last, Takamaru was holding 2 hands, including the old maid, while Yugamu had only a single card.
Oh, if Yugamu doesn't draw the old maid on his next move, it's all over.
No. Unless...
Go on. Take one.
No need to tell me twice. This is the end.
Yugamu smiled, assured of his victory, but his grin went icy the moment he saw which card he drew.
Impossible! The old maid?
Oh, but how?
Now I get to pull the trigger. You ready, Yugamu?
Damn.
Takamaru grabbed the card without hesitation and slammed it down on the table with his final card. All that remained in Yugamu's grasp was the Joker. Oh yeah, I won. Splendid work, Mr. Takamaru. How did you manage to fool me? I was sure I could see pain and unease in your facial muscle when I put my hand on my card. Let me show you why. Takamaru showed his other hand, the one he hadn't been using to hold his cards. Blood was flowing down his palm. I see. You hurt yourself at the exact right moment and used that pain to camouflage your reaction. Voiced by your own Patoru. But that doesn't explain how you managed to draw the right card immediately after. That was just dumb luck. Dumb luck? After all that? You were just shaking so much that I overwhelmed you. Anyone who does that is gonna lose in a fight. I see, how fascinating. Well, it was a great game. I accept my defeat. You lost, but your eyes are still all lit up with excitement. It's creeping me the hell out. I just had such a good time with you. A very fulfilling struggle to the death. I feel it deep within my heart. Right, the wound on your hand. Please let me lavish it with intense treatment. You're seriously creeping me the fuck out, man. What a shock. Takamaru actually won. I don't really understand it at all, but I guess this means getting Ava to train him was the right choice. Just when I was feeling satisfied about a job well done.
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
An enemy attack, huh? So... It's unacceptable to interrupt a lady as she lounges. Let's finish these cats off quickly so I can continue my reread of Damn Slunk. Good grief, nobody is taking things seriously anymore. Get going, guys. Special defense unit, move out.
Ha! What a bunch of worthless wimps!
Takemaru, our breathing is perfectly synced.
Wait, what? This is an odd couple. How do you guys feel about RPF?
Keep your guard up, guys. It's not over until we take out the commander.
Here I come!
am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke.
No way! A no ropes 200-volt double hell double barbed wire barricade double landmine glass crush death match?
How many takes did that take?
No, they just self-destructed.
Huh? The hell's that about? Pretty disappointing for a commander.
Just a little bit.
Well, who cares? We won easily.
The atmosphere in the battlefield had been relaxed until just then. Smoke filled our vision, accompanied by the sound of something hitting the ground at high speed.
What is this?
I have detected another hostile presence. Everybody, look! Over there!
Such foolish behavior from Zenta.
You... Veshness.
Freshness rose from the swirling dust.
I was going to absorb her cryptoglobin as well, but... well, it doesn't amount to any more than a rounding error. But it would be so boring to leave empty-handed after coming all this way.
With a smile, Veshness slowly turned toward us. The sight was so overwhelmingly intimidating that I froze in place.
Why don't I hunt down and devour 2 or 3 of you for a bit of fun?
Anyone but me, please!
Don't be a pussy! We just gotta fight back.
He's right. We're plenty strong enough right now.
Oh? Are you volunteering to die for me? Then I'll give you what you want.
Oh. It happened instantly. I couldn't even see what happened to them, but Takamaru and Yugama were face down on the ground.
No! No way! This doesn't look good!
What a bore. That was hardly fun at all.
It was horrible. Our mood had done a complete turnaround, and now we were in the depths of hellish despair.
At this rate, we'll all be killed.
Damn it! Not on my watch!
I grabbed hold of my weapon again with trembling hands and reflexively ran toward Veshness.
Takumi, you can't!
Oh, another one wants to commit suicide?
I had no shot of winning, but if I didn't do something, we'd all end up dead. I felt a white-hot pain and heard a scream. That's when I blacked out. Yay, we got decapitated again. Oh, okay. Takumi. Wake up, Takumi. Nozomi. Thank God, you're finally awake. Could you come with me? Everyone's waiting outside. Yo, look who finally decided to wake up. How dare you worry us like that? What happened to me? I thought Veshness... Right, I tried to face off with her, but I went down without a fight.
You don't remember. You beat her.
What?
I... beat her?
It was a tearjerker of reversal. I guess that's what you call fight or flight.
Huh.
Even if they published that fight and jump, it would top the polls. It was legendary.
Yeah!
Now we don't have to worry about that scary lady anymore. You're the best team leader.
Huh?
I watched everyone react with admiration and relief, but I couldn't really internalize it. I defeated Veshness. Me? That easily?
Huh.
Relax, Mr. Samino. I made sure she was dead. We've resolved a huge problem for us. It's just too bad our hero doesn't remember his deeds. Yep, a gang with a dead boss is destined to fall apart. Now we'll just be killing off the minions. Sounds boring. It's too early to let her guard down, although I do understand the sentiment. Whatever, man. As long as we have our invincible leader, nothing's gonna happen to us.
Oh.
Things are going so well. We'll just be entertaining ourselves until we go back home. But seriously, what a relief. I guess I really did it. It finally hit me as I saw Nozomi's teary smile. Oh right, Mr. Samino, you've been asleep for quite a number of days. Right, the same issue that happened with the revival medic with Lady Darami and myself happened again with you. Really, exactly how long was I gone? Today is day 73, so you were out for about 2 weeks. Wow, I'd been out for a while, but I guess it's a small price to pay. I went to sleep after everyone had congratulated me on my success. My head still felt foggy, but the relief I felt outweighed it. I guess that's how much stress Veshness was causing me day in and day out. I feel like I'll be able to have a pleasant sleep for the first time in a long while. Yeah. Uh-huh. Suspicious. How are they killing off these enemies?
Get ready! Prepare to be ready to give your life.
According to the story, it takes more than one to kill Veshness. Morning already. I feel like I'm already back to normal. Maybe it's because I was able to sleep stress-free now that Veshness was dealt with. Now then, what to do today?
Hey, Takumi. It's been a while.
Why did I come to see him again? It'd be one thing if I needed his advice again. Actually, even at that, I'd prefer not to see him. But somehow I found myself coming here.
You look like you fully recovered. Glad to see you looking so well.
Ito rose to his feet. You knew I was out? Yes, everyone told me. Then I'm sure you've heard things have turned in our favor in terms of the war. That must be disappointing news for someone who despises humanity. I was trying to provoke him, but surprisingly, Ado didn't take the bait. Instead, he yawned disinterestedly. I suppose so. Well, it doesn't mean much to me. I've lost interest in where this fight is going lately. Maybe I'm better suited to relaxing in here. Are you saying that to get us to let our guard down? Not at all. I really couldn't be bothered to care. I have to question why I used to be so desperate and preoccupied about it even. Indeed, humans are hideous to me, but that's an immutable fact, a natural law. Maybe I've gotten used to it, just like I've gotten used to the boring sights in here. I mean, people get nose blind even to the most foul-smelling foods, right? That was a rather cruel comparison, but it made sense. Well, I suppose even hatred can't last forever. I didn't sense that drive anymore, that wicked hostility that used to be so integral to Ado. That predatory glint in his eyes that used to make me feel like he'd slit my throat in an instant if given the chance was all but gone. You've changed. Maybe the situation here did it to me. Do you mean you reflected on yourself while you've been in solitary? No, like I told you, I rather like it in here. I guess if I had to explain it, I get to live with a certain degree of comfort I've never felt before. Comfort. Huh. It's a word that's almost entirely at odds with his true character, but strangely, I felt myself empathizing with Ado. Maybe it was all because of the relief I felt after defeating Vishnus. Well, I can't even imagine what it's like to live in a cage, but how do you pass the days here anyway? I suddenly found myself asking him out of interest. Oh, Takumi, don't tell me you're interested in my life now. His eyes suddenly lit up. Damn it, maybe I shouldn't have asked. Well, I suppose if you absolutely insist, I'll tell you, but only because it's you, Takumi. Come on, you don't gotta put it like that. Don't be shy, this is how things work between us. Hey, hold on, stop acting like we have some kind of special... Here, let me explain my daily routine. First things first, when I wake up early in the cage,
Hey!
Hey, are you even listening? I guess that about covers it. What do you think, Takumi? Life under house arrest doesn't sound so bad, does it? Sounds god-awful. Actually, despite everything, after hearing his lengthy story, that initial reaction of mine had faded. It does have an unexpected kind of appeal, I guess. Somehow he managed to change my mind. How did this even happen? I'm glad to hear you get it. That reaction really pisses me off. Then you should try experiencing life in here for yourself. How would I even do that? You want me to live in there with you? In a single cage together? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. But the cage next to me is available. That's right, the cage Ava usually sleeps in is empty. Right, it seems that Ava has started sleeping in Kako's room. Everyone's become so gracious, although their treatment of me remains the same. I didn't know that. Well then, that certainly means that one cage is available. Hello, new neighbor. Oh, I'm positively sick with excitement. Maybe I should create a guide to living under house arrest as the more experienced of the two of us. I didn't agree to anything just yet. Even though I was repulsed by Ado, for some reason I couldn't deny the appeal of experiencing life under house arrest. I guess it couldn't hurt just to try it, just for a little while. Then I'd better jump into it while my motivation is high. I'll get ready tonight. I'm so confused on what this is. What is going on?
Get ready for... Prepared. Be ready to give your...
Mornings start early under house arrest. The coldness woke me up before the morning announcement could.
Does it feel like a struggle to live like this?
Yes. At first, I was completely taken aback by how difficult it was. But it's funny how people adapt. I can find some kind of joy in the simple things, like the melancholy of the passing seasons.
The true joy of living under house arrest, you mean?
Yeah. It feels worth experiencing.
He started to neatly sort through the pebbles under his feet. When I asked what he was doing, he told me he was going to use them to make jewelry.
Visitors from the big city buy pieces off of me. Well, I hardly get any money for them, but still.
Though his smile was bitter, his hands were deft and practiced.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have my worries. But I chose this life of confinement.
I could see a hint of pride in his countenance as he explained his reasoning.
Come on, Ado. Stop with the weird voiceover. Your pretentious narration is getting to me. Oh, you're no fun. It was so fitting. This is only my first day living like this. Why would you want to make me sound like some seasoned pro? Still, mornings here aren't so bad, are they? It is kind of refreshing, but Seeing the smug delight in Ada's face made me regret responding so positively. I decided to keep the rest of my thoughts to myself and laid down inside the cage. Surprisingly, it didn't feel oppressive or cramped. How strange. I told you, not bad at all, right? You'll come to understand what's so nice about it over time. Look forward to it.
Hey!
Yeah, it'd be even better if you were far, far away. Still, time seems to pass slowly here. I'm getting sleepy again.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to get.
Today is the second day of life in the cage. Even though I had nothing to do, somehow I didn't find myself getting bored. Actually, there was more to do in the cage than I'd thought. I could get lost in thought or create things in my imagination. This could be the ideal environment for a writer, confined for total concentration. Looks like you're starting to adapt to life here. Let me guess, right now you're controlling a character you created in your head, right? How did you... Wait, that's probably a stupid question. You've been down this same road. The real fun begins when you relinquish control over the characters in your imagination and let them run around on their own. Maybe we should let the people in our brains fight each other. My imaginary guy would never lose to yours. After all, he's got a hyperspeed telekinetic force sword that can break anything down to the subatomic level. Well, I have 2 hyperdimensional shrinking buster launchers that can demolish space itself on my side. Ooh, that's not fair. You can just dual wield too. Okay, then my guy is gonna manifest 2 arms out of his back using his aura. It's so quiet. Time passes in total comfort here. What is going on? This is so weird.
Prepare to be ready to give your.
That day, someone visited my cage as I lived out my new life of confinement.
Ugh. You really went in there voluntarily? Do you feel like a panda? Or a gorilla or something? I'm shocked by what an eccentric weirdo you are.
Watch your mouth, Ima. Here you go, Takumi. I made you lunch.
Oh, thanks, Kako.
I also made you dessert. Fig and sea cucumber tart.
I'll let Ato have that. Just kidding. Thank you.
Still, I can't believe you can stand it in there. I would have dropped out after a day.
I'm surprised myself. Well, home's where you make it, I guess.
Now that I hear myself saying that so casually, I realize it's exactly what Ada would say. I looked in the cage beside me, and sure enough, Ada was smirking.
Yes, I'm so proud to have raised my very own full-fledged cage dweller.
Man, stop acting like I'm your protege. I didn't do this to emulate you.
It's strange. Maybe it's because you're both in cages, but you two kind of resemble each other in a way.
Resemble each other? Me and Ado?
Oh, now that you mention it, I totally see it. They say family look more and more like each other over time.
Ugh, who are you calling family? You're giving me the heebie-jeebies.
How wonderful. I knew getting you into a cage was the right decision. Although I can't really recognize any physical similarities between us, I feel like the part of us that's similar is the shape of our souls.
I don't get it at all. The shape of our souls, huh? There can't be more to what Kako is saying than physical appearance. I was almost beginning to forget that Ada was a mentally insane deviant. Ignoring the twins and Ada as they amused themselves with the topic, I sulked and laid on the ground. And so my life continued in the cage. As the days went by, time flowed by effortlessly. 87. I heard the school bell. What day is it anyway? I've all but lost all sense of time since I started living in here. Time passes so slowly and comfortably.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated.
The alarm, we're under attack. I was snapped back to cold reality in an instant. I didn't have time for this, I needed to get out and fight. Somebody get me out of here. But no one answered my cries, no one showed up to the courtyard. Went on. Damn it, I need to do something. Is it possible that the enemy caught everyone by surprise and things are so bad they can't come get me? Or maybe it's worse than that. These dark thoughts are making me spiral. Hey Takumi, you seem to be in a bit of a panic. Ado, let me out of here quickly. What's the need? The need? I need to fight to protect the school and everyone else. Just then, I realized something strange. Ado had left his cage. How'd you get out? You got it all wrong, Takumi.
I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
What are you talking about? I know you colluded with the invaders to get out. Wrong again. We're not talking about that particular dimension. The important thing here is that the person in the cage couldn't recognize that it was a cage. I don't understand. What's he trying to say? I don't understand at all, right? Yes, just like that. I know you know what's really going on. You can't break out of the cage that truly imprisons you, no matter how much you struggle. That's why it doesn't matter whether you leave that cage or not, the outcome is the same. You said it yourself. Home is where you make it. You need to recognize the cage for what it is. That's the only way you'll find happiness. Ado's words swirled around in my head. My legs grew weak. I didn't have the strength to grip the iron bars. I lost the will to speak. And then the fog started to overtake my mind. That familiar fog. But I have to get out of here. This gonna end with us just being foggy the whole time. Huh?
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
It came to in a familiar classroom. Gaku was eyeing me suspiciously.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Oh no. Well, I guess. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
It can't be that important if you forgot it.
Yeah. Nothing important. Wait. No. What about the invaders? What happened with the enemy attack? I was in the cage in the courtyard and...
Huh? Enemy attack? What are you even talking about, bro?
What?
I looked around. Just as Gaku had implied, there was nothing but peace all around us in the classroom. Even the scenery outside the window was calm. Did I misunderstand something? How? Yo, you don't look so hot. You good? I wasn't good at all. I was in a horrible state. My head ached. I felt a sickness in my chest. That wasn't all either. My stomach was starting to pain. Like something had happened to me. Was the milk you just drank spoiled or something? But I had one too? Is that even possible with this school's meal system? I couldn't even respond to Gaku's confused rambling. Not only that, but my stomach pain was rapidly getting worse. I'm gonna go lay down.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Take care, man. Once I finally got to my room, I fell face down in bed. I couldn't even think through the severe pain in my stomach. I'm so sure there's something I need to be worried about. Right? But my stomach hurts so bad. The bell. A whole day must have passed while I was suffering. I can't do this. I can't even get up. My stomach hurts so bad. For now, I just need to wait for it to pass. Another day wasted, but my stomach pain isn't getting any better. If anything, it feels like it's getting worse. I don't have time for this. And no one's even coming to check on me. I didn't think they were that cold. Ado's words raced through my head as I lay in bed. Nothing about my situation changing at all.
What you see is not always the truth. I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
Oh. I don't hear the bell anymore. I don't know what time it is, or even where I am right now. The next thing I knew, a wavering, ghostly figure was looking down at me in the darkness. His expression seemed vaguely sorrowful.
I see. It's too late for you.
The apparition made of flames gradually faded and disappeared. I could swear I knew him from somewhere, but it felt like I'd forgotten all about him somewhere along the way. I reached my hand out to him, trying to get him to wait. But he was already gone. My consciousness melded into the darkness. And then I had the strangest dream. Oh. Oh, Dolce, right? Oh, do I have to play this actually? I don't.
You've done well to hold your ground against Al Shah, the strongest hero of all. But your battle ends here. I resent that things are going according to her plan, but this is the destiny of the battlefield. Prepare yourselves.
This paragon of warfare, Dal Shah. He's in an entirely different league from the other commanders.
I feel like the game is too loud. That's probably better.
What about Takumi?
He's still not waking up.
He was impaled right through the stomach. It's a miracle he's still alive.
Can we win this without him?
He lost his marbles, but he was our strongest fighter.
Don't say that! He's...
Okay, time out! This isn't the time for this!
It's do or die. Our backs are to the wall and we don't have a leader. He should have stabbed me instead. It doesn't matter if I'm gone or not.
I'll take care of Samino. Soldiers, do whatever it takes to defend the school. If this base falls, everyone's going down with it.
Our mission remains unchanged. We will kill the invaders.
Pitiful. Still struggling against me, even though your fate is sealed. But so be it. Let us put an end to this extensive battle.
Everyone is fighting so hard. Unable to do so much as lift a finger, I just watch the fight unfold.
So this is it then. I understand your limitations now.
He... detransformed?
Now do you realize how powerless you are? This form is more than sufficient.
Ugh. I hate to say it, but he's right. Our attacks hardly do anything.
His defense is ironclad! Ugh. If only I'd finished preparing my countermeasure.
You mean the poison? Well, there's no telling if it would have worked.
I wish Takumi was okay and here with us.
Weep not. You fought well. Now, let us end this.
I thought we killed her, supposedly. No, this can't be. Wasn't this supposed to end in a draw?
Dal Shah, you fought so hard for so long. You should be honored that you were permitted to offer your cryptoglobin to me in death.
You were just waiting for your chance to absorb him, weren't you?
Indeed. He lacked loyalty. Leaving him to his own devices would have been a mistake. After all, I'm already in a position where I must consider what I will do after this battle is over.
Purging the influence of the previous regime, huh? You seem pretty confident you're going to win!
She killed that annoying geezer. In a way, this is an opportunity for us.
What do you mean?
Is that what you believe? As you stand before the unparalleled power I've accumulated after absorbing more and more cryptoglobin?
She isn't bluffing. The weight of her strength is completely overwhelming.
Annihilating you would be no challenge. But I shall grant you some reprieve, seeing as your leader is currently out of commission.
Are you just trying to prolong our despair before you kill us? You're pure evil!
I'll wait for him to recover. You should hurry up and get him back in fighting form.
With that despair-inducing proclamation, Veshness was gone. Everyone hauled my body into the school with grit teeth. What a horrible nightmare. I want to wake up. Is this really a dream, though? It's all so vivid. My body underwent medical treatment. Everyone was talking as they surrounded me. I couldn't open my mouth despite being fully conscious. I might as well have been bound and restrained. I simply listened in silence.
This means we only have until he wakes up before...
Damn it! Wake up already, Takumi! You're our only hope!
He'll be fine. He should be back any second now.
Fine? Really?
Yes, soon he'll be back in fighting form.
That's not what I mean. Everybody else knows what I'm talking about, right? There's been something off with Takumi for a while now.
Huh.
She ain't wrong. He's been... real messed up for a long time now.
Right. He was talking about the dead like they were still with us. Darami and Kyoshika.
It wasn't at all uncommon for him to be on an entirely different page from the rest of us.
Honestly, it was a little eerie.
I saw him trying to talk to the empty cage beside Ava a few times.
He was talking as if Feshness was already defeated, too. Very interesting symptoms.
I don't buy for a second that this was caused by a glitch in the Revive-O-Matic. Something clearly isn't right with him. And how dare you make him fight in that state?
What were we supposed to do then? Even if something isn't right with his perception of reality, he's better than anyone in battle.
Yeah, he was practically demonic on the battlefield.
Right. His presence helped us keep our casualties to a minimum.
But it was kind of painful to watch him like that. I could barely stand it.
Yeah, we talked about this, didn't we? I said I'd do something once I figured out the cause.
Takumi.
What's going on? I was living in a different reality from everyone else? I knew it. Darami and Kyoshika really were dead, and Ada wasn't in that cage anymore. Which means the world I've been living in. When did this start? 99. Wonderful. Doesn't really tell me much. I guess we can tell when they come back. Since day 32, we've been... He's messed with our mind for 60 days. That's crazy.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude. Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
I leapt to my feet and knocked over my chair. No, it's all wrong. This isn't reality. Descending into total panic, I whirled around only to see... Whoa, Sir Takumi, why are you making such a scary face? The dead were talking to me. Kyoshika, who was now staring at me so quizzically, was dead. In reality, she was resting in her grave in the schoolyard, which means this isn't reality. I dashed out of the classroom, trying to escape the nightmare. That's right, this isn't reality. How did I not realize it? No. I knew, but I'd forgotten somehow. How long have I been stuck in this dream? You're painting like some kind of creep. Are you in heat? Stay away from me. You're not real. I ran even further, trying to shake off the phantoms that weren't meant to be in this world. The hallway just kept going, endlessly, eternally. I ran alone.
Looks like you've remembered.
You did this. I knew it. Yes, it all started on day 31, the moment you became aware of the brainwashing. I was forced to take drastic measures to reset your distrust and suspicion of me. By making me hallucinate? Yes, just a little application of the brainwashing device I used on Ava. I triggered a type of autocorrection in your brain to prevent you from becoming any more suspicious. You were meant to live a comfortable life with no sense of danger or stress. The serious problems you face are replaced by trivial issues. You no longer had to feel the mental burden of your comrade's deaths or Eido's escape. Is making me believe Veshness was defeated part of this, then?
Yeah.
Yes, her presence was such a threat that it created unmanageable stress for you. However, there were some gaps in your memory as you struggled to compensate for the discrepancies with reality. I see, so that's why. Honestly, I should have been frothing with rage knowing he'd tampered with my memories, my reality. But all I could think about was how sorry I was for all my friends. During these hellish 100 days, I was the only one who got to spend the majority of them cozily wrapped in delusion. Pangs of guilt and a sorrowful sense of disconnection flooded my hollow skull. I was supposed to fight with everyone until the end. That was how I vowed to spend my second chance at this life.
Oh.
I truly regret what I've done to you, even if it was all for the sake of protecting humanity. That's why I will present you with one final option.
Huh?
A final option?
Ooh.
Right now, in the real world, the final battle with Veshness is ongoing. Your physical form is fighting, of course, but to be frank with you, the fight is hopeless.
Huh?
Unfortunately, I've played every hand I had. Defeat is only a matter of time. You have two choices. I can remove the adjustment to your perception starting now, and your consciousness will return to reality. Of course, all that awaits you there is your inevitable destruction. Or you can continue to live in this comfortable dream. Wait, if I escape into my dream, won't my death in reality follow? No, you can stretch out your subjective experience in your own consciousness.
Yeah.
In other words, even your physical death happens after only a few minutes. You will be able to dream for many years. If you wanted, you could immerse yourself in a peaceful, happy dream for all eternity. But while I do that, everyone in reality, as I told you, total annihilation after the school falls is now inevitable.
Oh.
Think of this choice as your reward, a kind of penance for what I've done to you. As self-serving as that may sound. With that, Sire presented me with two capsules, one red and one blue. Take the red pill and you go back to a reality where nothing but despair awaits you. You take the blue pill and you continue to live out your comfortable fantasy.
The choice is yours.
I stared at the two colorful pills for hours or maybe just seconds. And then I made my decision. He is a piece of garbage. Honestly, all of humanity is garbage in this game. I took the red pill in my hand. I could come up with dozens of reasons, but in the end, maybe I just couldn't stand the idea of escaping into a tranquil dream alone. I see, so that's your choice, a hellish reality over a peaceful dream. You've got it all wrong. The real hell is this dream. I couldn't even realize I was in hell here, nor that I was leaving my friends behind in their own hell. Nothing could be worse than that. I see. I respect your final decision. My decision, that's right. It was all I had after losing everything in this indulgent dream. At least I could choose how it ends. I swallowed the pill, and I went back. Thrust right in the middle of inescapable death. The school was destroyed, belching black plumes of smoke. The only movement on the battlefield came from the invaders.
Nozomi!
As much as I didn't want to admit it, I could tell from her pale face that her wounds were lethal.
I'm so sorry, Nozomi. I should have come back sooner.
Takumi, you came back to us. The real Takumi. You're back.
She smiled weakly. We were already surrounded by countless invaders.
That's right. That's right. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank goodness.
In her final moments, she let out a deep sigh, then she closed her eyes.
Nozomi, everybody, watch over me for just a bit longer. I'll be with all of you soon.
I pointed my blade at the invaders as they drew in closer. I did it so I could fight right there in reality until the very last moments of my life. I had no regrets. This was the world I chose to live in after all. It was the reality I wanted. Casual route. 65. Wow, only 35 endings to go. Okay, before we continue, I need a back break, so feel free to get up, stretch, grab a drink, and we'll be back shortly. Alrighty, we're back. We get to dream forever. Good night. I chose the blue pill. I couldn't stand the idea of going back to a world with nothing but despair, only to die there. There was no guarantee that anything I'd just learned was even true. I no longer knew what was dream and what was reality. It's all a matter of perception anyway. Maybe Ado had been right. And that meant that the dream I chose was worth just as much as reality, right? As I swallowed the pill, my consciousness was enveloped in a gentle fog.
Oh.
You did well, soldier. Sweet dreams. Yeah. Look at everyone. You're not gonna zoom out. I'm not gonna get a good picture. Ava.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude. Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
This is a perfect wording here. This is gonna be Takamaru. The only one that would put his feet up. It's a cute little scene. Oh, you're not gonna go back, are you?
Wait, huh? Why do we all have milk cartons?
Oh, did you forget? This is part of an important ritual.
Ritual?
Miss Shizuhara's joking with you. Don't look so serious.
It's just that someone started drinking one, and for some reason it caught on with the rest of us until we all had one.
I guess that's herd mentality.
Maybe we're infected with zombie bacteria. Finally, I might get the killing game I've been waiting for.
Could you not bring that up while I'm trying to drink?
Fuck! I can't suck out the damn milk stuck in the corner.
You need better lung capacity, like me. Check this out.
Wow. She sucked the carton flat. That's like a trick someone in a battle manga would do.
Irritating dregs that no one can get rid of. I feel a kind of kinship.
That makes sense for you, but I seriously regret drinking this cheap milk.
I will swallow anything you command me to.
What? Interesting. I watched as everyone conversed in high spirits with a strange feeling in my heart. Everyone is here. It was an entirely ordinary scene, and yet I felt myself cheering up for some reason.
What's the matter, Takumi?
Huh? Oh no, it...
You should have some too. Join us.
Ado, he's right. I grabbed a carton and started to sip it like everyone else. Oh, okay, it's gonna zoom out. Nice. Although I had the feeling I was forgetting something important. I suppose it couldn't have been that important if I can't remember it clearly. Right, it doesn't matter any more than choosing to suck out every last drop of milk. Yeah? Okay. Embrace fantasy. Wow, we're finally done with all of the choices here, I think. Oh, no. Whose road is this? Oh, Kyoshika. Looks like we're going here, and then we're killing Ava, I guess. Interesting. I don't like this choice.
We have to kill her.
Takumi!
She's our enemy. And if we take her prisoner, she might escape and abduct one of us again. I can't let that happen. She has to die.
Damn. You're really serious?
Can't we talk about this a little more? No! No more talk! We'll just keep going around in circles!
I don't like this. It feels way too cruel. But we did make Takumi our leader. We gotta respect his decision.
Good, now hurry up and absorb her.
I
I know where a box of blessings is.
Box of blessings?
It's a mystical artifact from my people's legends. They say there's a benevolent spirit inside, and whoever collects all 7 will have any wish granted.
Whoa. We're collecting the Dragon Balls.
Sounds like a desperate attempt to prolong your life. But invaders don't lie after taking their masks off, right? Does that mean this legendary box really does exist?
It means she believes it does. The two aren't necessarily the same thing.
It does! I promise it does! There is a box of blessings. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Really, now? Care to tell us where? What did it look like?
You're into this stuff? I didn't expect that.
More specifically, I'd like to know about what's inside. Not just the box, but what's inside the spirit, too.
Of course.
All right, that I expected.
What do you say? Can you tell us more?
Hey, come on! Don't climb up now!
First, I want you to promise not to kill me. I won't tell you a thing otherwise.
That's your bargaining chip, huh? What do you think, Takumi?
I don't know. If she can give us useful intel, maybe we can let her live after all.
Yes, that's right. I can be useful. Please, I'll do anything.
Wait. If you've really seen this box of blessings, tell us what it looks like.
Huh?
Sister dearest?
We don't follow your god's teachings. We need a little more proof if you want us to believe you. You don't have to tell us where you saw it. Just tell us what kind of box it was.
It had a particular design on it. In your culture, I think you call it a moon. Yes, it was a little wooden box adorned with a moon design.
A moon design.
Oh. Huh?
This is how it has to be.
But I wanted the Dragon Balls. Is that not this timeline? Ava lay collapsed on the ground, her body a dried up black husk.
Sister dearest!
We decided we couldn't risk letting her live and causing trouble later. If she'd convinced us to spare her, that decision would have been for nothing. Isn't that right, Takumi?
Yeah. You're right. This had to be done.
But you didn't have to hit her with a surprise attack like that.
I don't think it would have made any real difference how I killed her. Besides, it's done now. She's dead, and I've taken her hemoanima.
Is this a fake Kako already? This is very not like her.
Hey.
Huh?
Hey, for this?
That's Ava's voice?
You'll pay for this. You'll pay. I didn't want to die. I shouldn't have died. Why? Why did you kill me?
How can she still be talking? She's just a blackened mummy now.
What the hell is going on?
Curse you. My curse will be on all of you. None will escape. I curse you all.
With those final words, Ava's voice disappeared, and silence fell.
Oh. What was that?
I can't hear her anymore. What was that?
A curse! No way! It can't be!
Of course not! There's no such thing! There isn't, right?
Anyway, one more hateful enemy's bitten the dust. Humanity is one step closer to victory. Congratulations, everyone!
Right. We won the battle. It's over.
I couldn't get Ava's words or the ominous threat. contained in them out of my head.
Great work today. Go rest up so you can be nice and refreshed come tomorrow.
Better deal with this body first.
Yugamu picked up Ava's body and hurled it into the undying flames. The corpse burned away to nothing in a matter of seconds. But even after it was gone, I could still see her, like her final moments had been burned into my retinas.
You'll pay for this. You'll pay. Curse you. My curse will be on all of you. None will escape. I curse you all.
I've slept long past the time I usually have breakfast. I guess a late night battle will do that to you. I'll just go to the cafeteria and... How many times do I have to tell you, leave me alone? What in the... You're not qualified to worry about me anymore. Qualified? But Sister Dearest, it's only natural for me to be concerned. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Didn't you see me absorb that hemo anima yesterday? I'm stronger than you now. You're the weak one, so worry about yourself. Sister Dearest, I wasn't done talking. Hey, Emo, looks like you've got it rough, huh? You were to eavesdrop, Mr. Semino, although I suppose it's really our fault for arguing out here. Sorry, I really thought Kako would start easing up on you after the battle. If anything, it's the opposite. Seeing me die has given her some kind of complex about me being weak and needing to stay out of danger. But that's not the reason I'm worried about her. You haven't had breakfast yet, right? Let's go get some and you can tell me all about it. I don't know, she's bound to be there in the cafeteria. Every time I even look at her, we end up getting into a fight. I should probably stay away for now. Want me to bring you something later then? That would be great. I'd love some inori sushi smothered in ketchup and mayonnaise. It's the breakfast of champions, you know? No, I don't know, and I don't want to know. Alright, I'll drop by your room with it in a while. I don't think he's going to be winning any championships with a breakfast like that, though. Takumi, you're still alive. Just overslept a little, aren't you overreacting? I'm talking about why you're late. It's the curse. You had a nightmare about Ava last night, didn't you? I know, 'cause I did too. That must be why no one else is here yet. They're all still stuck in their nightmares. Ava really did put a curse on us. Don't be an idiot, man. There's no such thing as curses. But everyone's overslept and everyone's had the same dream. Plus some of them haven't come for breakfast yet. They overslept because we were up late fighting. I think anyone would have nightmares after what we saw last night. Who hasn't shown up yet? Just Nozomi, Shoma, and Ima. Tsubasa's already been and gone. She's working on something in the garage. And I saw Ima just now. He said he won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I'm starting to worry about them. Should I drop by their rooms later and check on them? I think if you checked on them, we'd only be more worried. Anyway, what do you want for breakfast, Takumi? I've still got plenty of curry. Sure, I guess that's fine. Fine? Fine. This is my curry we're talking about here. You want it, you're going to have to show it the respect it deserves. Get down on your knees and beg for the privilege of gracing your proletarian taste buds with true culinary greatness. Guys, this is no time to be fighting among ourselves. We've been cursed, you know. We've got to do something about it. Ease off, Gaku. You're gonna make yourself sick if you keep working yourself up like this. Maybe I ought to teach you how to show some guts like I did with Shoma. Why am I the only one taking this seriously? I'm more interested in that box of blessings Ava mentioned. Really? You? Don't tell me you actually think that thing exists.
Oh.
No, but I don't think we should dismiss it out of hand either. Our humo anima is strange enough to be called supernatural, but it's undeniably real. Some curses must exist too. The dead don't have the power to curse the living. How would you know? Pretty sure I would have been cursed a long time ago if they did. Coming from a low life like you, that's actually pretty convincing. The box of blessings. I wonder what the spirit inside is like. Is something the matter, Takumi? No, I just kind of assumed you wouldn't think the box was real, Kako. Really? Didn't I tell you about my clairvoyance in your timeline? Or my talent for deductive reasoning? You did, but... Come to think of it, why did I think Kako wouldn't believe in the box? If this spirit does exist, maybe it's some kind of nigh supernatural power like hemo anima. If it does, you think we could absorb it too? Would that make us stronger than we are now? Come to think of it, we haven't been able to absorb many commanders' power lately, thanks to Veshness. You saying this thing could power us up? Alright, that's enough. The existence of the box, the spirit, and the nature of its power are still up in the air. Before we even think about all that, there's a more immediate matter we need to attend to. You mean finding a way to counteract the curse? Oh, come on. You guys have no sense of self-preservation. While we're sitting around talking, some kind of evil presence could be... Oh, what was that? Tsubasa... What was that noise just now? We don't know, but I'm glad you're okay, Showman. Now we just need to check... Hey guys, that was me. Sorry about that. Tsubasa, are you alright? What happened? The shelves in the garage just collapsed out of nowhere. It was a real shock. Are you hurt? No, I got out of the way at the last minute. Excuse me, I really have to go to the bathroom. After Tsubasa left, Takamaro took a quick look inside the garage. Damn, this place is a mess. All the shelf units went down like dominoes. I can't even get through the door. Well, this is a real pickle. All our fixtures and furniture here are custom made. It's not the kind of thing that just breaks out of nowhere. Then it must have been because of Ava's... So help me, if you mention that curse one more time, I'm demoting you to a silent NPC. Things break, it happens. It doesn't mean anything. Either way, this place is going to need some serious cleaning. Can we do it, Siri? Or do you have some kind of special cleaning gear stowed away somewhere? I think you'll have to move the shelves back yourselves. As for checking if anything's broken, it'll be a matter of going through the equipment list and inspecting each item manually. Mego will handle that. I will? I mean, I will. I'd be happy to, of course. Then let's give everyone a chance to finish breakfast and get all the boys together to help out. Right. Feel free to step on me if you're having trouble reaching any high places. Sure. I got this. With all the times I help my old folks move in my neighborhood, I know a thing or two about hauling stuff around. You're really less thug life, more hug life, huh? Alright, we'll meet back here in a while and pitch in to clean up the garage. Everyone, be sure to properly fuel up first, okay? Not to mention, I've still got to take Ima his breakfast. Azumi, good morning. You're finally up. Yeah, I heard a noise. There was an accident in the garage. Everyone's meeting up there later to clean it up. Azumi, are you okay? I'm sorry, Takumi. You probably won't like what I have to say. I'm fully prepared to fight for humanity's future, and I know we have to kill our enemies in order to do that. But killing someone who was so helpless, who was begging for her life so desperately, I just can't accept that there was no other way.
Hey!
Well... I know you only did what you thought was right for all of us. I probably just don't understand because you experienced so much more in your future. So until I can feel normal around you again, I think I need some time alone. I'm sorry, but for now at least, please just stay away from me.
Hey!
Yo, Takumi, hurry up and eat so we can get started. Yeah, let's do this. I'm the one who decided to kill Ava. Decided that we had to kill her. I can't go back on that decision now. I spent the rest of that day helping to get the garage back in order. Nice work, guys. It looks so much better now. Ain't no big thing. I could do this all day. Rock on, Takamaru. Seeing you give it your all is totally inspiring. Where do those two get all that stamina? Next to them, it feels like the rest of us are barely doing anything. If only I worked out more. I'm sorry for being such a weak-willed worm. And the equipment isn't nearly as damaged as I thought, thank goodness. Still plenty to clean up though, we're gonna be here a while. What do you guys say we take a break for dinner? I'm all out of energy, I'll never make it to the cafeteria. Isn't there some strong, reliable team leader who can go get our food for us? Gee, I wonder who you could mean by that. It's kind of mortifying to admit this, but I agree with Gaku. Agree, disagree, I'm not going. Come on, team leader, do your job. If anyone's going to be stuck with menial labor, it should probably be me. No, it's fine, I'll go. But I'll just grab whatever. No complaints about what I bring you, okay?
Sure.
Sure, thanks, man. Bring 'em spaghetti. I wonder if the others are eating already. No, I don't hear anything coming from the cafeteria. There's probably no one there yet. Okay, what should I get for those guys? I don't want to make extra trips, so I should go with something I can carry all at once. Let's see. The lights went out. Is it a power outage? It's not good. Will I still be able to cook in this? And why did it happen now? No, there's no way. I'll just wait a while and it'll... Oh.
Who's there? How did you get in here? Who are you?
Mr. Samino.
Yeah?
Why are you so scared? It's only me. But there's someone else over there.
Huh?
I don't see anyone. What? Huh, you're right. But there was someone there. Someone got inside the school. Mr. Samino, shut up for a minute. We've got bigger things to worry about. My dear sister is gone. Gone? How? Where? I ran into her in the hallway a while ago and we had another altercation. She said, I'm going to get even stronger and ran off with a fire extinguisher. I have no idea where she is now, so I need you to help me find her. Well, yeah, I don't want her going off on her own either. We have to go after her. We need everyone on this. Okay, let's get everyone together. Siri probably won't let us all leave the school at once, though. Why not? Nothing is more important than my dear sister's safety. Calm down, Emma. I'm just trying to be realistic. I'll try to convince Siri to let as many of us join the search as possible. But let's go to the garage first, okay? There's a ton of people there. Alright. And you'll help too, won't you, Mr. Samino? Well, should I? I'm the only one who saw that shadowy figure just now. If I join the search for Kako, they'll basically have the run of the school. What if they're an invader? If I let them go now, it could cause all kinds of trouble later. Then again, Kako could be in danger. The more people we have looking, the more likely we are to find her before something bad happens. I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here? I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to deal with a ghost. So, good luck, you guys. Whoever stays.
I'm joining the search for Kako. We can't afford to waste any more time.
Thank you, Mr. Samino. That's our fearless leader for you. Hey, you're gonna make me blush. Anyway, we've got no time to waste. Let's go get the others. Alright, let's get going. After that, we went and rounded everyone up in the cafeteria once again. That just about covers it. So will you help us look for Kako? Sure, okay. Losing her would put a major dent in our fighting power after all. But we can't leave the academy unmanned. Some of you will need to stay behind. You useless robot, I had to take you apart, right? Knock it off, Ema. Okay, Sire, we'll keep a few back to defend the academy. Do be careful out there. Try not to get lost looking for her. I don't mind getting lost so long as I reunite with my dear sister. Well, I do. Okay, come on, let's go. We're wasting time here. Yeah, let's get going. Kako was last seen carrying a fire extinguisher. Naturally, we began our search for her outside the wall of fire. Fortunately, we didn't have to search around in the ruins for long. Hey, look, isn't that Kako over there? Sister Dearest. You guys followed me all this way? You're alright, what a relief. Kako, what are you doing out here? Everyone's been worried sick. I can feel it. Feel what? A box of blessings. It's tucked away at the back of that shrine. I know it is. What? But there's no shrine here. There is. It's just hidden by all that rubble. I can feel its power. The power to grant any wish. I know about your clairvoyance and all, but isn't this all a little too convenient? But I just feel it. It's like if you slammed your finger on a desk, you'd feel pain. But you'd probably struggle to explain the exact mechanics of it. Kako was serious about this, but before we could discuss it any further... I hear footsteps. Is it invaders? Not just one or two of them either. Yeah, there's quite a bit of them.
Oh?
We'll be at a disadvantage if we stay here too long. Let's retreat for now. But what about the shrine and the box of blessings? I'm curious too, but we have to be realistic. Enemy could surround us while we're busy looking for it. There's no fighting our way out of a situation like that. We'd be wiped out in no time flat. No way. I'm too young to get turned into a minced cutlet. I haven't even lost my V card yet. Okay, Sister Dearest, we have to get out of here. Brother Dearest, I'm doing things my way now. I have to get stronger to be a real member of this team. I know, but... I'm not trying to push you around, but we need to go. You hear those footsteps, don't you? There's too many of them for us to deal with. Alright, we'll retreat for now, but I'm coming back later. That box is important. I can't explain why, but it is. Alright, it's a promise. Are you done? Then let's get out of here. Looks like we made it back safe. Too bad they didn't follow us. I wanted to get some kills in, or at least a little torch. cares about any of that? I need to get some sleep. We can deal with the box or whatever tomorrow. I agree. Moving around at night is too risky, and the invaders may still be in the area. See you all in the morning then.
Huh?
Yeah, good night, guys. So is this a whole different scenario? Are we not gonna deal with the curse anymore? Back in my room, I went to bed exhausted, but I still wondered if there was anything to Kako's prediction. And as for the magic boxes, could something that bizarre really exist? There were so many questions that still needed answering. Before I could think about them anymore, I fell into a dream, finally ending my 22nd day at West Defense Academy. I'm stiff all over. No wonder after all that physical activity yesterday. I can't just sit around though. We need to figure out what's going on with these boxes one way or another. Morning, Takumi. We're ready to go look for the box when you are. Come on, let's go. That box will have a huge effect on the war going forward. I can feel it. Seems like you've gotten awfully used to this war lately, Sister Dearest. I know how Ima feels. Ever since we killed Ava, it's like we're on a path there's no going back. I won't waste time wondering how this happened, or if I could have prevented it. We have to keep moving forward as best we can. Did all of us come with, pretty much? All of us left the school? Interesting choice. And so we found ourselves back in the place we'd found Kako the day before. But things didn't exactly go according to plan. We've been searching this area for a while now, and nothing to show for it. We did find some kind of ruined shrine behind the rubble Kako had pointed out, but there was nothing that matched Ava's description of the boxes of blessings. There's footsteps though. Looks like they belong to the invaders. They must have taken the box, so they probably recognize its value as well. You mean they're gonna pawn it? Are they that strapped for cash? Not that kind of value, chickpea brain. What would those monsters even use money for? So what would they want it for? Does it really have some kind of supernatural power like Kako's been saying?
Oh?
The invaders may think so. They clearly have their own way of looking at this world. I was so close. That box would have made me more useful to the team than ever. Come on, Kako, don't get so down. There's still 6 other boxes out there somewhere, right? Yes, there must be. There has to be. You guys hear those footsteps? Sounds like we got company. You wanna throw down or what? I'd rather not fight if we can avoid it. Let's head back to the school before they notice us. Fine by me, let's hurry. We can always come back and look again some other day.
Oh?
Do you have a minute? Hiriko, what's she doing here? And at this hour too? Did something else happen? I've been considering our situation.
Oh?
And I think we should get serious about finding the boxes. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Hiriko always had her head grounded firmly. Grounded firmly in reality. Why would she start putting her faith in something this illogical?
Oh.
I don't think it's safe to ignore Kako's predictions. But there's something else as well. If we don't do something, we'll be on a path to self-destruction. Self-destruction? What do you mean by that? Last time I checked, neither of us fully trusts Sirei. He's treating us like pawns, using the vague idea of protecting humanity to push us in any direction he wants. If we keep fighting battle after battle without really knowing why, we'll lose all sense of purpose, any sense of who we are. I was about to protest, but stopped. We hadn't fallen apart like that in my future, but things were different now. We were different. Taco had happily killed a helpless prisoner. Emma was starting to drift away from her. And I'd probably changed as well. War changes people. We need to do our best to remain flexible. Meaning we should have a clear purpose, even if it's just hunting around for some weird boxes. Exactly. I'll let the others know. See you tomorrow. Without giving me a chance to respond, Hiroko left. War changes people, huh? I chewed over those words as I got into bed and eventually drifted off to sleep. Unfortunately, just like I remembered from last time, it rained the next day. We spent all our spare time searching the ruins in vain and got soaking wet in the process. We've got a new day ahead of us. Maybe this'll be the day we find a box. Let's do this. You're late, Takumi. You know what they say, time is money. Also, the strong rush, the weak get crushed. I've never heard anyone say that. You say it all the time in my family. Taco, any ideas where we should search today? Yeah, it's still just a vague feeling, but it should be enough to give us a general direction. We're gonna look anyway. Let's try and find a way to win the war instead. Well, if these boxes can grant wishes, we can just wish for an easy win, right? So work hard now to make it easy later. The ring ain't no place to philosophize. We talk with our fists. Ima, Shoma, Yugamu, and I will set this one out. We need someone here on standby in case of attack. Getting left behind is a much better use of my skill set. But then I want to stay behind too. The search party is larger and therefore safer. Do you want to stay here and risk getting killed? I'm going. I'm a red-blooded, manly man who loves the great outdoors. Alright everyone, let's get going. We ventured beyond the wall of fire and out into the ruins. After a little while, Nozomi spoke up. What's the matter, Nozomi? Look, there's someone over there. We looked, she was right, there was someone. The tiny shadow jerked back and disappeared into the ruins. I hadn't gotten a good look at them, but I was sure it wasn't an invader. Could it be a commander? Or were they just baiting us into a trip? Maybe. But that was a chance we'd have to take. Hiroko, wait. We finally caught up to the shadowy figure. It was an old man. At the sound of my voice, he stopped in his tracks and stood rooted to the spot. Are you from the Sovereign Army? The what army? Sorry man, never heard of it. Are you selling newspaper subscriptions then? No, that's not it, is it? Sir, we're Earthlings, just like you. Can we talk to you for a minute? Like us, you say? An interesting choice of words. You have 2 eyes, it's true, 2 arms, and you walk on 2 legs. See, sounds pretty the same to me. We don't want anything to do with this war, please just leave us be. We're looking for a box of blessings. Do you know anything about that? A box of blessings? Why would you get involved with something so... could you be the children of the stars? I'm a member of the proud Osuzuki family, nothing more, nothing less. Wait, do you think he means Earthlings? Yes, that is what we call you strange visitors from beyond the stars. I see now. You really aren't with the Sovereign Army. I do not want any trouble. If I tell you what you want to know, will you let me leave? Sure, man, I'm not about threats or extortion or any of that illegal shit anyway. How can you look like that much of a thug and be this wholesome? Have you ever even jaywalked before? Traffic laws exist for a reason, numbskull. You can't just ignore them. Come this way. I have some water. We can sit and rest while we talk. Old man didn't seem dangerous. We decided it would be safe to follow him for now. Here, this spot should do. Take water if you need it, and I will tell you our story. To begin with, we are a group who has eschewed the war with the Children of the Stars and returned to our home. Your home? You mean these decrepit old ruins? They may look that way to you, but we have lived here since our childhood so long ago. Holy war or not, we could not abandon this land, scorched and tainted as it may be. It is still home. You are not like the Children of the Stars who brought war on us before. If there is truly mercy in you, I'll tell you all I know. The old man's words had a weight to them that felt totally alien. Almost like the weight of his whole life's experience was behind them. This planet is known as Futurum. It is not the same world as this Earth you mentioned before. What? Hold on a minute. This isn't Earth, but how? But if you think about it, that would explain a lot. Like how none of us can read the signs in the city ruins, or how the commanders seem to have their own culture. Son of a bitch, the bastard Siray's been hiding it from us all this time.
The first children of the stars descended from the sky and scorched the land in an attempt to take our planet from us. You can see the results of that all around you. But the fighting didn't end there. It's still not over. Our home was just one of the casualties of this war. And then, a box of blessings appeared, right out of the old legends. Are you keeping up so far?
For better or worse, I believed him. He was telling us the truth. Ever since we'd killed Ava, I'd had this dark, heavy feeling weighing me down inside. I think it was the same thing that made the old man's story so convincing. This wasn't Earth. We were the real invaders all along. But could these boxes have the power to change our fate?
Legends tell of boxes of both blessings and calamity. God granted them to the greatest of all of our heroes.
I was told about these at one point. I remember seeing this picture.
In other words, the one with the most powerful cryptoglobin.
You mean Veshnes?
Veshnes is only the current Supreme Commander, the keeper of the cryptoglobin and the custodian of the boxes. Nothing more. The boxes of blessings grant any wish, while the boxes of calamity bring untold disaster. Several tales have been passed down of miracles caused by the boxes of blessings' power. And from history, they passed into legend, though they undoubtedly exist just as cryptoglobin does. Some even say the boxes are how God granted us cryptoglobin in the first place. If that theory is true, the boxes really are the start of it all. Alas, through the years, the boxes' precise locations were lost.
These boxes are interesting. There is not a one. was 13. Interesting.
They became more of an ideal, a symbol of the Supreme Commander's authority. That was all very well in peacetime. The position was merely symbolic back then as well. Researching the boxes became taboo, and the people came to forget about them. But then, the war came, and Supreme Commander Veshnes began seeking their power once more.
I thought you said she was custodian of the boxes.
Hmm.
The actual boxes were lost long before she came to power, and as I said, even attempting to learn about them was considered taboo. I had a friend before the war who conducted research in a lab somewhere around here. Unfortunately, it all got burned down in an air raid, and my friend was killed as well. If you can find any surviving research material, you may be able to learn more. That's all I know. But his book survived, didn't it? I have a feeling it's still around somewhere. If it is, it will be in the lab's emergency shelter, but even that has become hard to find now, thanks to the war. In the shelter's case, the information isn't being covered up. Veshnes and her cohorts are looking for it too. Even after she's dead, the other commanders are still carrying out her orders. What a pain. But that means they don't know where the boxes are either. Not if their culture forbids them from looking into them. True, for the Supreme Commander to seek the box's power would violate our taboos, but Veshnes has already crossed that line. The shelter should be somewhere near your fiery fortress from the stars. I believe you called it an academy. If you want to know more about the boxes, the forbidden knowledge inside is your best bet. That is all I can tell you. I promise you, it's all I know. Thank you, sir, and we're sorry for disturbing your solitude. Pay me no mind, I'm just an old coward who ran from the war. I wanted to die in familiar surroundings, that's all. We left the old man and headed back toward Last Defense Academy. Our new goal was to find the emergency shelter and the book inside it. But first, there was something else we had to deal with. When we arrived back at the school, we called Siri into the war room to discuss what we'd learned. Siri, is it true that we're on a different planet? That this is Futurum, not Earth?
Hey!
I have no idea what you're talking about. Pay no mind to any kind of false information the invaders try to feed you. We're not going to let you off that easily. Besides, we have ways of making you talk. Bold words, have you forgotten I hold your lives in the palm of my hand? That's a matter of opinion. You may be able to blow us up anytime you want. But if you did, you'd be shooting yourself in the foot. You don't want to shave down your fighting force without good reason, do you? I see, so it's come to this. Even if you're not around, we can still get by on our own. I know that from experience. But you can't defend the school yourself. You need us. So you can threaten our lives all you want. If you carry through on them, you'd be hurting yourself more than us. I was only able to speak with this much confidence because I'd already lived through a future without Siri. If push came to shove, we could get rid of him and still survive through to day 100. I won't let him intimidate me now. Well, I guess it's no use hiding it now. Time to fess up. Earth was indeed devastated by world death. In response, mankind devoted all its wisdom into a certain project. They called it the Exodus Project, humanity's final hope. For it to work, they needed an ultra-large spaceship capable of warp transport exceeding the speed of light and able to accommodate all the surviving humans. That would be the artificial satellite.
The artificial satellite is a spaceship?
Sure is. It took generations to complete. And by the time it was ready to launch, Earth was on the verge of completely exploding. Humanity needed to make its escape as soon as possible. They boarded the artificial satellite and left Earth behind. Aha!
They already had a destination in mind. While humanity was developing the artificial satellite, they had also been searching for a habitable planet.
Yeah.
Miraculously, in a far-off galaxy, they located a world with an environment much like Earth's.
They named the planet KXK 787. In many ways, it was like Earth's long-lost sister. It was in a habitable zone that allowed for organic life, and the majority of the planet's surface was covered in water. All of the conditions were perfect for supporting life. It was truly a suitable second Earth. Or, as you called it just now, Futurum. Humanity decided to abandon its dying Earth and head for that planet on the artificial satellite. The Tokyo residential complex is inside the artificial satellite. That's where you all grew up.
You're telling me we never lived on Earth in the first place? We were on some fucking satellite the whole time?
That must be why there was so little information about Earth in the complex. It was already a long-abandoned planet.
Man, this is heavy. I can't keep up, and I'm getting queasy.
I found it hard enough dealing with being outside the complex. I never would have guessed things were happening on an interplanetary scale.
Well, that's why we didn't tell you. It was a truth too far removed from reality and would only confuse you. But this doesn't change your mission. This war will not end unless you defeat the Futurans. They are enemies of humanity. Use the boxes of blessings if you have to, but you'll still need to wipe them out sooner or later. This is what war is all about, kids. There's no right or wrong, just survival. I apologize for keeping pertinent information from you, but I think you can understand why I felt it was necessary.
I hated to admit it, but Siri was right. If we'd been told all of this from the start, it would have fried our brains. We'd never have gotten ourselves together to actually fight. We really couldn't fault Siri on this decision. Even Hiriko just stood there in silence. The boxes of blessings do exist. The people of this planet think they do anyway. Even Veshnus believed in it. The feelings Kako's been getting are right. We can't let the enemy find them. It would mean death for all of us. What if we can take their power for ourselves? I might be able to prevent Nozomi from meeting the same fate as before. In that case... we are done for tonight. We got 2 more endings, though. We are going to start rolling through this, even if this cough is still here. I am ready to move on to other things, but I want to beat it first. Get all of the info. Let's see, who are we rating? Sure, why not? We'll raid this one. Oh, follower only. That's fine. There's no one here. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. Tomorrow we'll be back with more of the 100 line. We are going to zoom through it, hopefully. As we have Insomnium to go back to. We'll play the other games in that series, and then I want to go back to Final Fantasy games. we're gonna go play 7 Remake when we finally get back to it. Because I've had Rebirth in my library since earlier in the year, and it's just sitting there. But I don't have anything else, so I'm gonna send us off. So, thank you guys for hanging out, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, and I'll see you guys next time.